Nice Trishada, little baby impala there. Absolutely fantastic. But we are sitting here with the two little Wiglets here in the Molawati, the spotted eagle owlets. Of course, I was trying to get the dates here. I think just before the baby day, that was on the 13th of November. I think they were about 2 days before that. I think we saw them on the 11th of November. So today is the 22nd. So that makes exactly almost 9 days. 11 days, sorry, 11 days. Yeah, 11 days. So they're about 11 days old now, which is fantastic. So they will be sitting here in this little dugout area for at least another maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, before they will start actually moving around. Not flying, but just moving around this dugout area here on the banks of the Molawati. But look at that, they are so cute. The one is really standing guard compared to the other one. It's a little bit more kind of shy, sitting in the background. But this is so cute, and they're just staring at us. Sorry, and not taking their eyes off us at all. And this is what makes it so special, really, with Wild Earth, that we can at least watch things like this, like the chicks now growing up to becoming adults, and just watching them, or how they go about their daily routines and businesses and all that, and as well with the adults. And I'm trying to see where, because I'm not going to go a little bit. So what I've done here now is I've actually stopped a little bit further away from the nesting area. And why so is because it seems like every time you go not too close, but you go a little bit closer from where we are now, they get a fright and they actually kind of tuck themselves into that little dugout area, and you do not get them sitting out like what we see them now. So I've just actually stopped maybe about another 20 meters further than usual, and you can see at least we're getting them more relaxed that way, which is fantastic. And another time I'm struggling. I think I see the adult. I just see a silhouette in this tambuti tree to the left, but it's very difficult. I see a silhouette. I think it's definitely Mr. or Mrs. Wiggs that's just sitting up there, just looking over her chicks. But they blend in so well. And that's why I think every time they get a fright, they actually almost like go head first towards the dugout and actually expose the back end. I don't know, they're just still pretty much in the dugout area. As I said, that they just they will only really start moving away from this area in about next 4 weeks. 3-4 weeks, but these are still chicks. They are only 11 days old, so they are still very small. Well, not small, but they're still very young, put it that way. But it's a spotted eagle owl, so the chicks are around about, I'd say about maybe 10-12 centimeters large. Quite big. But yeah, and the adults will go, the father will keep on, or the male, he'll keep on going back and forth looking for anything like rodents, any source of food around here, so like rats and gerbils and mice, to actually bring them back here. And they will give it to the female, and once he gives it to the female, what she'll do, she'll actually fly down to the little chicks, because they can't feed by themselves. She'll go fly down to the chicks, and then of course she will feed the two youngsters.